Hello. I have begun the Twitch stream. This has got to be episode 6 or something of Dark Souls. So today we are going to do the coveted Dark Souls 1 DLC. Last we left off, we did an attempt at Gwyn and died, as one tends to do against that guy. But we are going to abandon this. In order to do the DLC first. Now, to get it, I know you have to get the broken pendant from here. I don't remember if I got that or not. So I'm going to go see if I can find it. I guess I should be in chat. Got this guy up here and have the soul shooter over there. And we'll see if he drops it, as we expect him to. Hi, welcome to the stream. We are trying to get this guy's pendant to go to the DLC. I think that that's what this is. No, I'm trying to think. Because we definitely killed the Hydra. Already. We definitely did kill the Hydra already. Okay, let me go check. This is kind of annoying. Okay, I didn't free Dusk in this save. So after you kill the Hydra, you need to come kill this golden guy. He's got an NPC named Dusk, who's from the time period we want to travel to. I shouldn't have done that. Nice. And here she is.
So, it is thou who rescued me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine favor. Would this be of assistance to thee?
You know it.
I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
So yeah, she disappears. You can summon her and learn sorcery from her. I think that was her original purpose in the game. But we don't really care about that. So now we can go kill that same crystal golem and get the broken pendant, which we need to actually access the DLC area. So yeah, that's not a bad way to get through this area. And then honestly, I can just run in through here and hit him. I might even be able to kill him. No, that's okay though. I can get him to leave me alone. Oh lordy. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay. I just gotta survive enough to kill the crystal golem. Luckily these two guys are stuck on each other. Oh god, the rest of them are after me. There are so many freaking men here, dude. Fuck me. It's the fact that he's so quick with it. This ain't no slow lumber and hollow. These guys are smarter. Alright. And now he drops Broken Pendant. That's what I wanted the first time. And now we'll go back to Bonfire, go back down to Darkroot Hollow, or Darkroot Basin, I mean. And then we will access DLC. Yep, here it is. We should notice a big scary portal that has been summoned here. And as we go and investigate it, you know we're going to do the old Souls protagonist move, and we're going to touch this thing. And that's absolutely never going to have any consequences for us. Uh-oh. We got slurped up. Now we're in the garden. So we're in the past now. Back a little bit earlier. I think it probably is still after Gwen linked the fire, but before all the gods left Anor Londo. And this one lion guards the rest of the DLC behind him. As you can see, he's quite a bit faster than the other bosses we've been fighting. However, I did just fight this guy on my other save a little bit ago, so... Wow, he does not take a lot of lightning damage, I guess. That's okay. I'll hit him with Grant. There he is. Oh, fuck. It is hard to find a time to get him. I guess my other build is really stacked. Whereas Faithful Fran is a little bit more just trying to get her done here. Excellent. Excellent face smack. Whew. That was frightening. You can hit this guy's tail. Fuck me, dude. I didn't know you were gonna stand up on your back legs. Ugh. I hate how you can see an attack coming in like 3 seconds and you still don't have enough time to react to it. That was really weird. Ugh. 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 Takes so long to get up. It's like comical. Oh, thank goodness he stayed there. Okay, well, he might kill me. But if he doesn't, then he signed his own death warrant. Yeah, he really did. Oh, we're so close. I might even be able to get him with the lightning spear now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude! He's just standing there shooting at me. Oh, man, bro. I'm like, oh, I'm not trying to one-hand this. Oh, you jerk. Okay, we got him. Ugh. That was really scary. So we have the slightly yellower Guardian Soul. I don't really remember which way. I think it might be this one. So yeah, now we're in the rest of Ulasil. This is the sanctuary. You have a bunch of ancient statues of humans around here, all looking in on this bonfire, which I think probably represents the first flame or something. Wow, we used almost all our souls last time, didn't we? Alright. Get more strength. And let's talk to this giant mushroom. You may notice she looks similar to the other living mushrooms that we may or may not have seen in Darkroot. I don't even remember if we saw him. We haven't been in the Great Hollow.
Very human indeed, but not intolerant. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human.
That's the hand that got me.
Couldst thou once more play the savior?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary, something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Ulasil.
So we can buy stuff from her.
Thou shalt see further on, an abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Ulasil. Knight Artorius came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet.
So basically, in our time, Artorius is this legendary figure who was said to have overcome the abyss, which seems like it started here. The only abyss we've seen is in New Londo, and they are related, but they are different abysses. But they're the same kind of thing. An abyss is something that can be opened presumably anywhere. I don't know if you need to have a particularly deep hole or what the exact deal is, but either way, means some strong, dark stuff is coming. Alright, so this is the Royal Wood. You may notice, or you may not notice, that all the areas here are one-to-one with the Darkroot Forest. These guys, kind of an analogy to the Stone Knight, and these scarecrows are actually the original mechanisms that eventually become the Ents after thousands of years, or hundreds of years. I mean, the time is really nebulous, and obviously, like, it's all fake, but I think that the difference between Ulasil and Darkroot is not that much time, all things considered. Maybe like a century or two of the weird warped Dark Souls time. Hi, really cool. Welcome to the Christmas stream. This is Rudolph the Christmas Dragon. Oh god. Don't click that. I'm banning you. Can I ban? I have to not die first. Let me not die and then I'll ban this cuck bot. But anyway, I'm in the Dark Souls DLC. Thank you. I will be sure to buy viewers. Yes. Buy lots and lots of viewers. No. So, I forget, have you played this DLC when you were playing Dark Souls? Or is this all new to you? Huh? I have not played the DLC, so sorry that you missed the actual process of finding it, because it's somewhat convoluted. But basically, you have to kill the Hydra, and then you have to go in the secret waterfall cave behind the Hydra and kill the yellow golem and release Dusk, who talks to you, and then you have to go to the Duke's Archive and kill another golem, and he drops a broken pendant, and then you go back to where the first golem was, and then there's a portal there, and you get dragged into the past, and then you have to fight the Sanctuary Guardian boss, who I killed in one try. So we are now on to the main boss of the entire DLC, Artorias. How far are we from fighting the big guy? If by the big guy you're talking about Gwyn, we can fight him now. However, we're going to do the DLC first. I meant Artorias. He is right over here in this Colosseum. So first I wanted to introduce you to my good buddy Marvelous Chester.
Let me guess.
But yes, Artorias is right, coming right up.
Off to the pass.
Yeah, that is what happened to me.
Yes,
V for
of course.
Vendetta.
Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But
I love him. His real name is Marvelous Chester.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias?
He's also from the future, but further in the future than we are.
Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me.
He's so marvelous. He really is.
So, what did that giant mushroom make you do?
I love his voice.
Not that I care. It's none of my business.
He seems kind of evil. Not gonna lie.
So long.
Anyway. Over here you'll see this big Colosseum. This big boss gate. And you may hear... Actually, I guess you don't. But anyway, here's this new cutscene. There he is. The legendary Knight Artorias, said to have overcome the abyss. But we see the truth. That he did not overcome the abyss, but was overcome by it. And now he's turned into a monster. And he gonna kill us now. Why would he do that? Because his soul is being overpowered by the dark soul. He's basically just being corrupted by someone with a much stronger soul than him. And as you can see, his arm is broken. So he fought the final boss of the Abyss, the real final boss, Manus, who dragged us into the past. He fought him and lost. This is also, if you recognize that move from Elden Ring, the Lion's Claw. This is the guy who invented the Lion's Claw. He's the first FromSoft boss to use it. That, like, front flip attack that he'll spam. He's gonna buff now. When he does this, you want to go hit him, because if he gets it off, the fight is exponentially harder. Oh god. Oh. If I can get a second, I can probably be fine. Shit. Oh no. I'm gonna get got, dude. Yeah. Yeah, so I realized I only have 5 Estus. That's probably... we're gonna need more than that. Most likely. But anyway, this is the guy who's in the new Night Rain expansion. His Night Rain moveset is, I haven't played it, but it's apparently a lot more complex than his Dark Souls 1 moveset. But even still, for Dark Souls 1 and for the movement that you have, he's still really hard for this. He's one of the hardest bosses. Is Night Rain good? The only FromSoft I played is DS1. So, Night Rain is good. It's really different from the other FromSoft titles. Kind of, I don't know. In my opinion, I've played maybe like 70 or 80 hours of Night Rain, and which sounds like a lot, but for a FromSoft title, is not really that much. It's probably my least played FromSoft game that I've actually played. But it is kind of repetitive in a way that the other Souls games don't really feel like, because in the other games you kind of, you're slowly building a character, so all your struggles and all the experiences sort of grows into one cumulative character sort of thing. Whereas, sorry, I'm yapping while avoiding giant stone golems. But with Night Rain, you start each one as a run, which means you start all of them at level 1. And you have to just run around the map and level up to level 15 every time. Which is... Man, that sucks. Okay. I thought I didn't turn on the shortcut back to Artorias. That's what I was checking. I forgot to. But yeah, so with Night Rain, you have to just build a character in a single run, which is like, it would be okay, but a lot of the time you just end up not really being able to get those last few levels, and so you end up being pretty weak for the final boss. And honestly, in my opinion, like, it's basically the Dark Souls of Fortnite. Yeah, it's very Fortnite coded. But yeah, the final bosses, like the Night Lords, are some of the like craziest bosses FromSoft has ever made, in terms of like just having an absolutely insane health pool, an insane like move set. It's very much the kind of fights that I struggled with a little bit in Elden Ring, where it's just so incredibly flashy that it's kind of hard to focus on what's actually going on and where like the hitboxes are and where the enemy is. Like, I feel like Bale and Placidusax are like, I mean, if you didn't play Elden Ring, you don't know that either, but there's a lot of, and the Dark Souls 1 games are really not like that at all, because you really like, each boss is very slow and deliberate, and you can very clearly see what it's going to do, usually. But that's not so much the case in Night Rain. And also, the run back for trying those bosses again to beat them after multiple times is literally an entire Night Rain run. So it's all 40 plus minutes. So, and then the DLC is like paid, so it's okay, is basically what I'll say. It's not that bad, all things considered, but I did not buy the DLC, and I don't really enjoy playing it. Especially because if you don't have another, like, pod of multiple, basically you have to have 2 other friends who also play Night Rain that you can play with and you can trust, because the rando experience, you're just going to get fucked over. I really wanted to play Elden Ring lately. I might get it after Christmas. I definitely would recommend Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring is, especially if you have not really played every other Souls game, Elden Ring is kind of, I don't want to say it's forgiving, because it really isn't, but I feel like there's a reason so many people hopped on in Elden Ring. I think that there's something that it really offers to sort of newer FromSoft players. Anyway, you can also hear Artorias breathing at this point, which I think is really cool. Okay, so I feel a lot more confident now. I am going to keep Wrath of the Gods up, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. I don't know if it even does any damage to him. these guys have a lot higher resistances to magic effects than the other bosses in the main game. I've heard it's easier than the other games, but the open world aspect sounds neat to me. Yeah, if that like attracts you, like from like Breath of the Wild and stuff, there's a lot of that for you in Elden Ring. I will say, like, don't be afraid to like look up where to go if you're like finding that you have no idea where to go in Elden Ring, because part of the issue with the open world aspect is it can be sometimes really confusing where you're actually supposed to go. So I accidentally fucked up and let him get off his buff, so I've died. You're never ever supposed to let him get off his buff or he'll just kill you. Like, you can beat him after. Initially, when I first beat him, I didn't even know you could interrupt his buff. So I was just going off and letting him buff every single time. And I still ended up beating him. But, yeah, you want to interrupt that buff. I really like Elden Ring, though. I think it's got some of the coolest everything in the series, basically. Armor, bosses, enemies. And the lore, I think, is also really... It's different than Dark Souls in a lot of ways. It has a DLC. DLC is really, really hard, and it's to the point that I haven't finished it. I've heard that it's like the best DLC FromSoft ever made. It kind of did a weird thing where it like... all the enemies have like super crazy high stats, but you get special buffs that only exist in the DLC area, which brings you more onto their level. Which is kind of a divisive mechanic, but basically it means no matter when you kind of go in, like even if you're like late game Elden Ring, it will still be difficult, and there's still some progression to the DLC too. But I actually found that I ended up getting lost in the DLC, and I really didn't know how to complete it. I would love to go back and do it on stream, though, for sure. I need to lock in against Artorias, sadly. He really just doesn't like to give you a chance to heal. Is he about to... Oh, no. I thought he was going to flee, perhaps. Oh, that's crazy. Bro, that is absolutely insane. To just, like, turn around and do a one-handed backswing directly behind you and, like, fly into the air. That's crazy, man. I'm surprised that he's seeming so difficult for me, because he usually... I mean, on my other save, I literally just fought him the other day on my New Game Plus save, and it only took me one try to beat him. I didn't have a great hammer, I had a great sword, but I think even still. So, New Game Plus is, once you beat once you beat the game and kill Gwyn, basically. And this is just Dark Souls 1. You start the game over, and you have all your gear, but none of the key items. And all the enemies are way stronger, but they drop more souls. And you basically just start the game over with all your gear and beat it again. And it gets really hard later on with the stronger enemies, but it usually takes less time in my experience than like starting over from scratch, because your character is just stronger at any point. And the New Game Plus also lets you get into the like real end game builds where like your character's got like, you know, level like 182 or something. Like you can only realistically gain that level on New Game Plus. His fucking delayed sword, bro. Whew. Yeah, see, that's the attack he got me with last time. And then he gets me right in a lion claw afterwards. And now he's buffing, so I have to kill him. I cannot believe that I only have time to hit him once during that. That's an insanely fast fucking thing. Like, how am I ever gonna hit him twice? I literally don't think I can with this weapon. I don't think that it's possible for me to hit him twice in that amount of time. I think I have to change my weapon. I literally think I can't do it with the Grant. I think it's impossible. That sucks so hard, bro. I don't even know if this thing is gonna do it. Ah, oh, fuck me. That sucks. Alright, let's see how the Crescent Axe does. This is gonna feel kind of pathetic in response, but the hope is that it's fast enough to break the buff. It does incredibly low damage compared to the Grant. Fuck, dude. It's so disrespectful to hit someone down and then to just keep lying clawing on them. Ugh. And then the dash and swipe, which like I totally would have gotten out of the way of that, except you supernaturally moved your feet. Ugh. Okay, he's gonna go for it. Okay, I can two-hit him with this. So I can break his combo with this, whereas I couldn't with the Grant. So I think that the Crescent Axe is the right weapon. Even though, man, it really does not do a lot. I have to hit him so many times. Sometimes the camera is the Dark Souls 1 camera. Ugh. Bro, when is his opening? When is his opportunity to actually attack? Because it wasn't then. Fuck, dude! It's insane to me that you're expected to interrupt that in the 2 seconds that it actually takes him to get that off. Ugh. I really thought that we were going to breeze right through Artorias. I thought we would get the whole DLC done in this stream. I mean, this stream is not going to be very long, frankly. But, man, I did not expect him to give me that much trouble. That's the thing about the Faith builds, is that the amount of investment you have in Faith means you're going to the end game and you're kind of weak because of it. I don't know what part of that didn't dodge. Is he gonna do it? Ah. Come on. You know you wanna. You know you wanna call upon the abyss. Is he gonna do it? He didn't do it. He just slapped me. He's gonna do it. Yeah. Okay, we got him. We gotta try and heal, though. Literally, when is his opening? If that wasn't enough time to heal, it's absolutely insane. And we can't heal there because we took damage. And he supernaturally hit us, even though we completely dodged him. Okay, that's cool. That's several cool things that happened right in a row. Have you tried befriending him? He seems to be doing a lot of like screaming, and attacking me with swords. So, have you tried the mercy button? I will try that this time. Have I tried acting? Artorias, this isn't you. Spare. He didn't accept it. It didn't work. I think this is the genocide run. Human. I remember your genocides. That was pretty greedy. Truly the sands of Dark Souls. In many ways. Artorias is the Tumblr sexy man of Dark Souls. Him and Marvelous Chester. There's literally no way I'm doing this one in time. I can already tell. You literally have like half a second before it's too late if you haven't already started hitting him. I'm just gonna remember his moveset is a Dark Souls 1 boss and not an Elden Ring boss. And it's not really that hard if I don't think about it too much. And he's already almost halfway down, so this is basically just like a second phase. He's gonna hit me. Yep. Only in Dark Souls can you like detect he's gonna hit you, and there's enough time for you to literally say he's going to hit me before your character can actually react and move out of the way. He's gonna do it again. You fuck. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Ugh, I barely stopped him. I don't know if that debuffed him. I'm gonna say probably not. Ugh. Come on. Why doesn't this guy start limping when you get him low? Oh, he's gonna hit me. Ugh. Okay. Oh my god. That was insanely tight. I really shouldn't even try this. Ugh. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Dodge. Whew, that could have killed me easily. Easily could have killed me. God, he sucks, dude. I feel like I'm just gonna let him do it. Oh my god, why did it do so little damage? I swear it didn't do that little damage before. Okay. Full stone armor, Havel shield, just tank him. Yeah, my endurance is 17. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if that's really gonna work. That's okay, slow walk. Alright, let's try it. One problem, I don't have Havel set. So we're gonna have to make do. I also don't have Havel shield. So we're gonna have to make do. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna take him down. Take him downtown. Oh, we also cannot one-hand the Grant. Maybe I try the Crescent Axe again. I don't know. I guess we just gotta undo it when we're ready. It's okay, this is a funny attempt. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty bad. He's getting me. Fuck. He's gonna buff. See, that attack is not very tankable. Neither is that one. Or this one. Yeah, so I think that the enormous armor strat is not actually the way to go. Chester, I don't want to hear it. Like, that attack is so hard to dodge, you might as well not even be able to. I'm really starting to get tilted by this guy. I don't know if I can do it tonight. Fucker. Ugh. Now he's gonna do it. Hit him one. Come on, come on. Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. Fuck me. I'm trying the strategy of not locking onto him because when I lock onto him, it just sometimes acts a little weird when I'm trying to dodge him, the way that he moves around so fast and like puts himself up in my face and swings past me all the time. Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck! Oh. Just can't get hit even a single time anymore. There we go. We got hit and it dealt almost my entire health bar in a single hit. That's the buff. That's the buff that we have 0.25 seconds to stop. That's the buff. That's the buff that literally by the time you notice it, there is not enough time to react to it. That's the buff that they gave this guy, that they put onto this guy. Alright. So, last time I had a dramatic rage quit because I could not defeat Artorias, and it was terrible. But since then I have done some grinding, All that I really did was level my strength all the way up to 50 so that I can one-hand the Grant. The kind of weird thing about it is that it wasn't really my damage output that was the problem so much. It was more so my weakness. However, you know, I think that any amount of levels is going to help at all, and I don't really want to change my whole build, frankly, for just this one boss. But I hope that I'm able to beat it, because I was close last time. I think I got him within like one hit before. So I might need some warming up, but I feel better, you know? Sometimes you have to take a break for a few days. He's a fast boy, alright. Hi! Welcome to my stream. I'm fighting Artorias. Oh, is the stream says Dark Souls, right? It doesn't still say Balatro, does it? I don't think that I changed it, but I'm pretty sure that it is the last thing that I did was Dark Souls. Perfect. It's tough hitting him with something so slow, because he retaliates so quickly every time. I had a feeling he was doing 3. I have a feeling... Oh, man. It says Dark Souls. That's awesome. I have a feeling he's going to buff soon. Ooh. He never is, like, done moving for a while, except when he does this. I think I might be a little bit too slow on that, sadly. So, he's going to deal a shit ton more damage to me now. Okay. Heal again. I was too close to him. Oh my god. This is crazy. Okay. Nah, that's fine. That's what I said, it's still tough. It's still very tough. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh god. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Ah! Fuck me. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, God. Oh, thank God he didn't go for the buff. I really thought he was going to. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Uh-oh. All his attacks are like, the leads up are really similar to each other, except for that, obviously. It's kind of hard to tell what he's going to do all the time. Uh-oh. He's doing it, he's doing it. Come on, you son of a bitch, come on. I hit him a second time! It just wasn't fast enough? Yeah, that's the end. I mean, it's literally death. Guaranteed death the second that he actually gets off the buff. What the hell, dude? I'm just literally not even gonna pay attention to the buffs anymore. Because I can't stop him anyway, so if I just don't get myself in the midst of his AoE, then it won't get me killed for trying. I'll just literally do him no hit. Ugh. Man. I guess he's resistant to magic. Oh! Oh my god, no way! Oh shit! Holy crap! Oh my god, dude. That was fucking hard as fuck. I shouldn't have even been trying to negate his buffs. As soon as I stopped trying to do that, oh my god. Hi! Oh my gosh, did you see that? I literally have been attempting him since the start of this stream, and as soon as you got here is just when I killed him. I just killed Artorias. I beat him. Like seconds ago. I don't know if you saw, probably not. Oh my fucking god. I know. I'm gonna post the VOD. I will. Ugh. Jesus, man. He was... Him on this character was like one of the hardest boss fights. But what got me was all the time that he was... oh, Jesus. All the time that he was trying to buff. And I would go and try and interrupt and stop his buff, he would always, like, hit me in the midst of buffing, and I couldn't stop it in time. But that time I was like, okay, I'm just not going to try and go there, because I'm just going to get hit. And I just no-hit him. I just literally didn't take any damage. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I don't even know. I'm not even like... I'm so frazzled after that, I don't even know what to do. I guess I'll just go down to try and get Manus. I wanted to level up with the soul, though. I grinded so many levels that I literally need more to level up. Alright, let me see if I can pop some souls. That's crazy, man. Oh my god. I need, like, more. Level 99, yeah. I leveled strength up to 50 so I could one-hand the Grant. I definitely need more vitality and endurance, though. Like, for sure. Alright. So anyway, this is past Artorias. This is the Ula Seal Township. Now, if you are an online player, this is where the people generally hang out to do the online invasions. So, this is a good place to get invaded and killed by somebody who does nothing but play Dark Souls 1 online all day. Whew. I can't believe it. I genuinely thought that I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, I'm gonna have to quit Dark Souls and not finish it on stream, because it's just too hard. I almost went and spent the whole stream grinding a different weapon, because I didn't think I could do it with the Grant, with his magic resistance, but... While I was right that it may have been a little easier, I just figured out how to do it anyway, and I didn't have to deal with that. And now I get to take this monster weapon through the rest of the game, and not have to feel guilty about it. I don't know if it'll be good against Manus, though. I will concede that. I killed myself. That's a shame. Anyway, I have a face cam now. So I can exist in physical space. I guess I really don't have to kill these guys every time, but they really can, like... I mean, this is like one of the last levels of the DLC of the last game. Oh, thank you so much! Oh no, I really appreciate it. Yeah. I'm glad that I have a webcam now. I think that, honestly, I would probably not watch a streamer without a webcam regularly, so... I hope that it makes the content better. I literally killed myself in the same place again! Ugh, god damn it. Fun fact about this level, one time I was playing this level at my old, at my old apartment, and I literally was raging so hard at it that I got a noise complaint called on me, and my landlord had to call me and be like, you need to stop whatever you're doing. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't think anybody could hear me. Oh gosh, yeah, I know. It's embarrassing. One of my top 10 Chud gamer moments. Oh my god. I really should stop using that because it eats all the durability of my weapon. Do I have repair powder on me? I've never, like, bought any, but I know you can just pick it up sometimes. I really don't think so, though. So... sad, but I will be returning to Bonfire. We got a humanity, though. Actually, we can do a certain NPC invasion right now. Get some cool armor. Yeah, repair equipment. I'm going to reverse hollowing. The large lower body frame. We love to see it. So, I am still offline, however, you still need to be human for the NPC invasions, I think. I'm pretty sure all of them. I can't remember. I feel like, I don't know if you need to be human for Maneater Mildred, but I think you probably do, and I'm just misremembering. Anyway, you don't really get anything for doing it, but you can get invaded by somebody here, I think. I mean, I know you can, I don't know if there's some reason why I wouldn't be invaded by him. I think you might just have to progress a certain amount down the level. Maybe not, though. Maybe we'll just be human this time. Oh, shit. Oh, God. We're level 100, like a Pokemon. Except the difference is there's not a level cap for us. So we can keep going higher. I could never use a big, slow weapon like that. I'd be too worried about getting hit during the animation. When I tell you that that is literally all that happens to me, I get hit during the animation so often. It's a major problem with this weapon. Not to mention the fact that this is the heaviest weapon in the game. There's like a few others that weigh as much as it, but there's nothing else that weighs more. So anyway, this guy's Marvelous Chester. You may recall him as the lovely gentleman who was right out front of Artorias' arena. He's decided to kill us. Not for any reason other than just personal gain. He'll continue being a shopkeeper later. He's just kind of edgy like that. Whew! I was out of heals. It's him. Why is he killing you? He's kind of edgy. He's just kind of edgy like that. He's killing us, I think, because he thought he could get away with it. I forgot. I thought that he dropped his armor set, but you actually have to go back and like kill him IRL to get that. Which we could do. I don't have any qualms about it. We'll also talk to this lady in a minute. So here he is back at his own place. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh, you. You have quite some nerve. Or are you just thick? Fine then. What is it that you need?
He's like, oh, you know that I'm like a killer, but yet you're still coming back and talking to me.
Did you really slay Knight Artorias?
So he doesn't really care that he killed me.
But even still, that's absolutely treacherous. Yes, magnificently so. Believe it
He's
or
basically
not,
just kind of evil.
Lucille has brought the abyss upon itself, fooled by that toothy serpent. They upturned the grave of primeval man and incited his ornery wrath. What
Wow,
could they have
that
been
line is
thinking?
written like a poem, like a
Lies or
haiku.
ancient history. You have to ask yourself, does it really matter? I'll be seeing you if you survive your travels.
So you can kill him there and get his armor. TBH though, it's not really any point. He's kind of just chilling with it. There's also this other person right here who's mourning this little grave of Artorias. You see it's got a lock of his hair there. She's this very interesting person.
Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
So this is Kieran. She is a weird character in the lore in that she was basically only mentioned once and she was just like randomly included in the DLC. But this is actually the 4th Knight of Gwyn. As in like the 4 knights, Artorias and Ornstein and Hawkeye Go, who you don't know but is later. You see it in this DLC too. And this is the other one. So all 4 are accounted for. She's like the assassin one. Yeah, it sounds important. She is. She was kind of Artorias' like love. She wants the soul to pay proper respects to it, but she's going to do some nefarious things with it.
Yes, of course.
So I'm going to keep it.
I must not be presumptuous. Artorias would not have approved.
So she's like kind of pissed that I didn't give it to her. I low-key probably am gonna kill her. because in my other save I didn't, and I just want her other weapons. So she's definitely like less evil than Artorias, but I mean, they're not really spoilers for Dark Souls 3 or anything, but giving her the soul has something to do with the creation of the Abyss Watchers, which is generally not really a good thing. So you're not really affecting the lore anyway if you're doing this, but probably like all the characters in this game, she makes mistakes that ramify out to Dark Souls 2 and 3. So anyway, I'm just gonna destroy her.
You humans always take me what you please. Then I shall do the same.
She says you humans because she's a goddess. She's of the goddess, sort of the Gwyn clan. I guess she's actually gonna kill me. TBH. She doesn't want to come down here though, but she's using the undead hunting flasks. I guess she's way stronger than I thought she was. It's like a full NPC fight. Oh my god, she's actually gonna kill me. I literally thought it would be as easy as just like stomping her. She has a fuck ton of health, dude. It's crazy. Okay, I just gotta... It's okay. I knew it. I knew it.
You humans.
I know, I'm sorry. Well, she was saying other stuff. But anyway, we get her other weapons now. Her rare weapons and her armor set, which I actually think is pretty cool. One of the weird things, though, is that the hair turns out to be part of the armor set and not her actual hair. But yeah, she was the Lord's Blade, so she was Gwyn's personal assassin. Heck yeah. Pretty epic, if I do say so myself. Anyway, side quest aside, we're gonna keep going down into the abyss now. Her armor set is cool, I really like it. There's not a lot of like feminine armor sets in the Souls games in general, so I feel like when they are there, it really stands out. I mean, I'm not light rolling right now, but I don't think it's that important for this level. I mean, we'll see once we get further down, because this is actually pretty tough, but I don't know. I feel like a little bit of tankierness could come in handy. We just gotta be careful. This is not a real chest. This is a mimic. Whoops. Aw, yeah. Ready? Very good. Yeah, laugh it up. Also, random question, how much experience do you have with Elden Ring? Because I've been playing it lately. Yes, I'm very excited to hear you're enjoying Elden Ring. I have beat the main game one time, and I have not beaten the DLC. I've played it hours-wise, probably more than any other Souls game, I want to say, except maybe 2. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Wrath of the gods, wrath of the gods, wrath of the gods. Oh shit. Oh. I'll continue answering your question in but a moment. Yeah, I've played a lot of Elden Ring. It's just a really, really long game. I think I'm gonna go back to the start. But I also played a co-op Elden Ring randomizer with Kay, and we beat the main game on that too. So because of that, I've played a lot of the bosses from the DLC, but in different sort of scenarios than their original ones. It was actually really fun. There were some like interesting ones, is like, trying to think. Instead of Margit, the Fellowman, have you encountered him yet? I don't want to give spoilers. Actually, I probably just shouldn't talk about it at all. But, you know, it was really fun. It's something I would love to do on stream, but it's a little bit harder that the co-op, like I could do a regular randomizer really easily on stream, but co-op would be just tougher to make happen, because I just need 2 people's schedules to line up, you know? And it's like Kay is working right now, so I wouldn't be able to do the co-op stream, for example, tonight, but like, you know, in general. Anywho, I was messing around in Limgrave, but I just got the Stormhill, yeah. There's a lot to do in Limgrave. Limgrave. I really like Elden Ring, though. I think it's one of the games of all time, for sure. I do want to do the DLC, too, on stream. So I'd probably do a full playthrough of it, but I low-key want to, like, do the Dark Souls games in order, like 1, 2, 3 first. And I also want to play Sekiro on stream, since I've never even played that before. I also low-key have been, like, when I've been gaming and not streaming recently, I've been playing Minecraft. And so I'm like, it'd be pretty fun to do hardcore runs on stream. I don't know if I want to open the Minecraft streamer sort of bubble, though. It's like once you become a Minecraft streamer, you can never go back. I don't think that's true. One time a dragon randomly appeared and incinerated me, and I think that's awesome. You know, a dragon appearing and randomly incinerating you is really like a staple of the FromSoft catalog. No. I don't know if they've ever made a game where they don't have a dragon come and incinerate you out of nowhere. Except like Armored Core, I guess. Probably doesn't happen. But it might. Who am I to know? Ow. I should probably just kill that one with lightning. Also, I think the inclusion of an NPC you can cuddle with makes it an 11 out of 10. Oh yeah, Fia. I gotta admit, that really, like, caught me off guard when I first, met her, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that my character can just, I guess that this is just something that's in the game now. But, you know, I honestly never did any of her quests, really. I never, well, I'm not gonna say what they are, but they're, like, pretty obscure, and I just never really did them. A lot of the quests in Elden Ring were like that, honestly. It's kind of the game where if you really want to do an NPC quest, you kind of have to look it up ahead of time, or else you're just not gonna find everything. It's funny though, my character that I beat Elden Ring with was, he was named Kid Named Finger, and he was designed to look like Mike from Breaking Bad. And I just thought that was a really funny joke, and so it was not as serious and more silly to see my character, like, leaning in, like from Breaking Bad, leaning in and taking Fia by the hug. I don't know. It really kind of undercut some of the more serious moments, I think. But yes, he was an intelligence build. Kid Named Finger. Oh yeah, and all my, like, glintstone sorceries were like the meth. That was like the joke. Okay, this is one of those, like, very scary houses like they have in New Londo. Anywhere you got the Abyss, you're gonna have these scary houses. So what we need is down here. There's a shit ton of guys here, though. And they are just mean people. And there's also somebody right here who's gonna shoot us in the back. But we literally can't, like, go over. I gotta say, I am frightened. I am frightened indeed. Oh, good. Oh, somebody else right here. Oh yeah. Can he shoot us from here? Alright. Oh my god, is somebody behind me? Oh no, that's just his corpse. There's toxic mist? That's epic. I wonder if I can lightning spear him from here. It kind of looks like I would be able to. Nice. Okay. Whew. Okay. The way that they just, like, their body just, like, rises. It's very, like, comedy coded. Oh good, bloated sorcerer head. I'm really glad. I can't wait to wear that. Alright. I know that I'm really playing like a bitch right now, but I promise you this house justifies it. Soul of a hero. Alright. Come on, guys, come on. Get over here. This is the best fucking spell I've ever used. Oh, no! Oh my god, I literally almost just died. I told you I was not fucking around. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. This shit is so scary, dude. Oh, it is so scary. Oh my god. Okay. Is anybody else here? Is anybody within hitting range of me? What's going on here? Dark fog? That's really cool. Pretty sure that there's a chest I'm supposed to get with the crest, or the hawk key, whatever, basement key in it. If I can... pretty sure it's in this room. Now hold on. Okay, if this dark sorcerer could not kill me, please, that would be awesome. Just trying to look around. I'm trying to remember, because I'm pretty sure that there's a chest in here with a key that I need. Okay, I'm just going to check 2 more places. What the hell is that? Oh, he must have done the fog. I think it might maybe be up here. Oh gosh, this is scary. Sora. I'm confused. I really thought it was in this room. I see there's a chest here. I don't know if this is the chest, though. Fuck me. Are you kidding? Fuck, dude. Like... I'm gonna do my first playthrough blind and my second playthrough Google all the stuff I missed. Yeah, that's kind of what I did. That sucks. We had basically a whole level down there. Damn it, man. I have to look up where this key is. I can't believe that. Okay. I was going the right place. I just literally missed the jump and died immediately. So, I'm literally... Ugh. And now my stream is frozen coming back, so that's cool for me. Okay. Okay. So, hopefully we can go back and get that level. I was going to the right place. I just did not quite make it. It's okay. One thing that this game does really well is, like, and I think all the FromSoft games do this, is they really, like, make you feel the impact of the enemies when they hit you. It literally, like, when Artorias was, like, putting his sword in my face, it felt like somebody was actually putting a sword through my face. Also, look at my ridiculous fucking shoes, dude. This is insane. She actually would dress like this. Anyway, I forget what I was saying. Oh, yeah. I think a side effect of that is that, like, once you've been playing for a while and, like, are actually listening to the sound effects and, like, being as immersed as you can, you really feel like you've just had the shit beaten out of you for, like, the past hour and a half. And so you just feel, like, the exhaustion that would come with that. Obviously, it's not really as bad, but your brain kind of feels like it. It can't differentiate so much between the reality and the virtual reality. Anyway, I'm just yapping here. We're back to where we need to go, but we're not all the way through yet. And it's really easy to just fucking randomly die in here because one of these guys' blasts do half your HP, and there's about 60,000 souls right there, an entire level. So we can try to do this kind of smart-like. It's the fact that they, like, vary what they're gonna do, too. So it's like you do the same thing twice, but they do a different thing, so you get hit by both attacks. They're smartly made enemies, they really are, but it's tough because, yeah, I could go back and level now, but I want to get that key. But that means I have to jump, I have to make the sacrifice. Okay. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so I gotta get over here. Okay, perfect. So this guy's insane. He's just there to scream and yell and do all this other stuff. And this is the mimic that has a very special key for us. And because I don't want to lose 83,000 souls, I am going to just go back and show you where the key unlocks. We'll do endurance, because I'm kind of fucking with wearing clothing. I love not being a nude character in these games. It's so genuinely hard to... It takes so much investment to wear even the lightest of clothing in these games. So, this is a little door that's typically locked up here. We can get up here and say hello to this guy. One of the coolest NPCs, OAT. I found some neat clothing in Elden Ring, but it would raise my load, and I don't want that. Yeah, you always want to be on light load, unless you're really doing some specific tank thing, but you just gotta level endurance, or just deal with it and be naked. So anyway, this is Go! Hawkeye Go? Goff? I don't know.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, beware.
He's the 4 out of 4 Knights of Gwyn. So there's Ornstein, Artorias, Karen, and this guy. He's the archer. That's his bow.
There's very little to be said. As good as a dog, with no hands to hunt. But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose.
He's kind of sad because the humans don't really like him anymore. He's really cool. He's also the guy who makes the carvings, like the very good carving. So he helps us fight a boss that I may as well just do since I'm here. He warned us of a black dragon, which we did see briefly at the start of last stream, named Calamite, who we are going to be fucking up, but sadly he can fly freely, and if you'll remember from the Drake in the Undead Bridge, if dragon can just fly away, you're not really gonna kill it. So yeah, there's Chester. I'm not gonna kill Chester because I don't need his armor or anything. However, there is this little downstairs area to the DLC, which is quite easy to miss. Do I have a Ring of Sacrifice? I think that I may have literally never got one this whole time. Well, whatever. So these are some old dogs, I guess. Ancient dogs. Slightly different from a regular dog. Oh my gosh. Okay, face cam, hell yeah! Hi, Alyssa. We are doing face cam. I got it for Christmas. We are also almost at the very end of the game. How are you? This is so exciting, I know! I'm so incredibly hyped to be having a face cam now. All of my future streams are going to have them. I can do just chatting and shit. I can wear all sorts of fun clothes and stuff. Do all sorts of fun visual gags. I don't know. It's just awesome. It's like the next level of streaming. Anyway, you wear a big witch hat. I don't know if I have one. I have a lot of interesting shit that I can't really wear in day-to-day life. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I wanted to not go too crazy with it tonight, only because it's the first night, and I wanted to just see if it works. Anyway, that's the next boss we're going to try and fight. The Black Dragon Calamite. You have to show up and get killed by him at least once. But then our buddy Go can help him out. Go crazy, go stupid. Yeah. Yeah, for real, for real. How have y'all been? How was your holidays? It goes for everybody in chat. Mine were really fun. Took a break from streaming and everything. Saw all sorts of family. So Slay got judged by family, you know. Yeah, me too. As always. I got a 15-pound weighted blanket for Christmas, so I sleep better now. Those weighted blankets are awesome. I don't know if they really work for me, but they are really cool. It's okay. Everybody's exactly where they're supposed to be in life. Anyway, I'm telling this guy I want to fucking kill the big dragon. And he's saying,
What is bravery without a dash
he's
of
saying,
recklessness?
you're gonna get yourself fucking killed, but I
How
like
you
your
must
I like your
serve
gusto.
Artorias.
I sleep under the crushing weight that I will never be enough.
Well,
No, that's true. That's so real. It's so real. But it's okay. We're all just out here being peeps, and as long as you're like still alive, then you're doing pretty good for yourself. This guy's so awesome. I'm kidding, peeps. I love those little marshmallow fucks. Peeps are delicious. JK. They were good as a kid, but it's the kind of thing that, like, now as an adult, I'm like, this is just, like, as much sugar as you can possibly put into your body at the same time. And they make me feel terrible, and they don't even really taste that good anymore. So I do not eat Peeps anymore. I've made that realization that even though I get them every, like, Easter, I probably am done. I'm done with Peeps. It's like Disney, do it once and never again. I have done Disney as a youth, but I don't have any kids to take to Disney, and I sure as hell am not going to Disney by myself as an adult. So y'all can do whatever y'all want to do in Florida. I'm gonna stay out of that state. I'm pretty sure they passed some law that I would be shot on sight upon entering Florida. I'm just gonna chill up here in the north. The Northeast United States. Okay, so now we can actually fight Calamite. I prefer North Lake, Canada. Just send me to the North Pole at this point. Put me in a lab in the coldest place on Earth. I want to be thousands of miles away from the nearest person. North Pole lab, please. I want 6 months of darkness. I would absolutely thrive in that environment. I don't even know any science, but it's okay. I can figure it out after I get there. You can teach me everything I need to know in my nice little cold eco base. Santa, I want to be kidnapped and abandoned in the middle of the North Pole. I was good this year. Please get me out of any international zoning. I want to be a part of Zero Nation. I would thrive in a lab as well, but, like, I'm the one being studied. Yeah, what if I, like, volunteer to be the one that they do all the unethical psychological experiments to? Like, I get that some of that stuff is, like, you're not supposed to do it for, like, the other people's sake, but if, like, I'm okay with it, and I, like, consent, then they can, like, do the, like, electrocuting tests, and they can, like, tell me that I'm the last person in the world. Like, I would be so down. You want to be a prisoner of war? Yeah, put me in the Stanford prison experiment. I think I would do pretty well in that kind of environment. That sounds amazing. My life might as well be an experiment. Oh, I probably should not be mid-rolling for this fight. But whatever. We'll give her one shot. Oh dear lord. We're at Claire's lobotomy? Leave? Oh my god. He's literally like a soft shell turtle. Okay, well, so here's what I want to do. Let me change my armor so that I can actually light roll. Soft shell turtle. Look at his neck. Look at his neck next time. He's got the neck of a soft shell turtle. This isn't a fast roll. Oh my god. I literally have to be naked to fast roll. I don't like that, but it's true. Okay, Turtle Sensei from Kung Fu Panda. Are you talking about Master Oogway? You don't even know Master Oogway? That shit was a formative experience. I have to be naked to fast roll. That's my real...
Oh, you...
Yeah, that's my real... That's true in real life, too. I also have to be naked to,
if you survive,
to fast roll. Oogway Schmoogway. As soon as I saw Kung Fu Panda, I was like, that's it. I'm gonna move to China and be a Kung Fu master, like Po. That's my dream job. And look at me now. I've never been further away from achieving that goal. Really makes you think. You'd be a great Kung Fu master. That's what I'm saying. I would defend the land from Tai Lung. I could be the Dragon Warrior. Fuck this dog. I'm still in your phone as Pun Master? When did I even last make a pun? I'm not even, like, known for puns. I forget the origin, I know. I have a lot of names like that in my phone, like, I don't know if he still is, I don't think he is anymore, but for, like, a solid decade, Eli was in my phone as Commie Scum, and I cannot tell you the origin of that joke, but it was too funny to change. I know. It was literally like, probably doesn't even have to do with anything he said. I think that I just called him a commie scum one time. He was brother husband in your phone for a while. Oh my god. Like sister wives, brother husbands. Alright. And I have no excuses for dying to this dragon now. He's really scary. It was an elite friend zone. The ultimate friend zone maneuver. Dear God. Okay, we're fine. Oh my god, maybe we're not fine. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break from looking at chat so I can lock in against Calamite here. Oh yeah, he's resistant to lightning. That's why I'm not using it. I know that most of the dragons have been weak to lightning, but he is special. His special power is that he's resistant to lightning. Fuck me. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh man. Holy shit. That hitbox looks really scary. But I don't think it actually is that intense as it looks. Fuck. Ugh. No, 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 no. Alright. Get out of the way. We might literally run out of Estus. I don't think I have any humanity on my hotbar, but I think I probably... Fuck, man. I probably will have to get more. I mean, I'm gonna win this attempt. 100%, but, you know, just in case I don't. Fucking shit. Holy God Christ. I'm fucking dead. Okay. He's using his one giant eye to psychically explode my brain. We have literally one Estus left, and no miracles. Fuck me, dude. I hate you, Calamite. Wrath of the Gods. 83 damage. Alright. That was worth a shot. I want to leave so I can retain this humanity. High key. I'm leaving. I'm not waiting to die. Oh, I died anyway. Okay. One of my friends has the name Squiggly Gwen Smellmeyer Quagmire. And I don't have the foggiest idea what it means. That is cool as fuck, TBH. Hit him in the nards. Okay. So I need to alter my stuff a little bit. Yeah, I'll keep Homeward. But I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna use Healing Miracles. Great Heal, so I don't even have enough for Soothing Sunlight. Or even Bountiful Sunlight. So I guess I just have Replenishment and Great Heal. Which is fine. I mean, Altar, I hardly know where. Anyway, let's repair this. And yeah, I also wanted to put on my humanity here so I can use it as a healing item. I don't have any twin humanity. Okay, well, that's probably going to be good enough. We're probably not even going to use these spells, but we definitely were not going to use the damaging spells. So I think it kind of balances out. Thank y'all for being here, by the way. Super cool. It truly is a privilege to have anybody that actually likes to watch the stream or show up. Big dog. Oh my gosh. This dog is gonna... Forget Calamite. This fucking dog is gonna kill me. These dogs literally are like... They're softening me up before the big guy. I can't believe this. Okay. Alright, anyway. Once again, I will be locking in during the Calamite fight. Dogs legit cha-cha slide him. That's what I do. That's what these dogs do to me. I gotta out cha-cha slide him. Alright, I'm just gonna low-key pop this replenishment right now. Calamite's about to be cha-cha slide in here. Oh my god. That was rude. Damn, bro. Oh, I hope he doesn't get me right away. Fuck! He literally did. Oh my god. Well, that sucks. The last attempt was way longer than that. But, oh well. Calamite is a really tough boss. I usually can't beat him. I've only ever beat him a single time in my whole life. Shit was not easy. Bro is a hard encounter. I mean, realistically, we don't even have to beat him first. We can beat the other boss, Manus, first, but I think they're probably about equally bad. Exact reason I could not handle Souls games. I'd go through many monitors and keyboards and mice. I did need to get new Joy-Cons after playing Dark Souls on my Switch. They did. Now, they were already pretty worn down from Smash Bros., but it definitely was Dark Souls that delivered the final death blows to them. However, PC, I have not destroyed anything so far, and I think that that shows tremendous personal growth. Perhaps this time he will be tired and simply not attack me as many times. Alright, I think first of all, I'm not reading chat, I'm locking in. Second of all, I'm not going to bother with the healing miracles, I'm just going to try and kill him. First and foremost, and they're just if I run out of heals. The grant will lead me to victory. Now, we don't have to get his tail since I've got it on my other character, but he would admittedly not have his tail for attacks if we cut it off, so we'll see. Oh shit. Pretty much all just depends on if it's convenient enough to hit him in the tail. Usually it kind of sticks out, however, a lot of our attacks are just going to be literally wherever we can get close enough to him. Oh, fuck me. It's okay. Alright. We're chilling. Okay, we missed his grab, which is good, because that grab is awful. Oh, I think we might be a little bit. Okay, no, we didn't get hit. Oh my god. Hit him in the nards. Hit him in the tongue. Hit him in the ass. Hit him in the leg. Hit him in the leg. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I'm fine. Oh god. Oh no. Oh dear. Alright, we're fine. Maybe he'll forget that I'm here. That would be cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I don't want to die. I don't want to die to this dragon. Oh my god, bro. He's unrelenting. Ugh. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, that's an attack he couldn't do if he didn't have a tail. Alright. See, when he goes straight forwards, it goes way farther. Oh my gosh. If we weren't attacking there, we would have got hit. Oh gosh, okay. Restore, restore, restore. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Ugh. See, I knew he was gonna do that. I was lucky. Hit him here. He's turning around, he's breathing fire. We're getting close, but it would be really, really easy for him to still beat us here, so we are not going to count our chickens before we kill this fucking dragon. Oh, that did not take nearly as many tries as it did to beat Artorias. And now we have the Calamity Ring. So if you're not familiar with this, a ring enchanted by the Orange Eye of Calamite, the bringer of calamity, doubles damage received by its wearer. A useless ring, befitting of no finger, best left unknown or at least well hidden. You get the worst item in the game for beating him, the optional super boss. But either way, we got him. We got his soul. Now the only two bosses we have left in the entire game, oh, we got a Titanite slab, are Gwyn and Manus. So we're gonna do Manus first, because as soon as you do Gwyn, he ends the game. So can't really do it in the other order. Frankly, I'm gonna put it into Vitality. Do you have any opinions on the Dusk Bloods? So that is the new game that's going to be coming out on the Switch. I think. I don't want to say anything before I see it, because I don't really know what to expect. If it's going to be another Night Rain-like, or if it's going to be a regular one. I personally kind of like the story-based. It's pretty odd that it's Switch exclusive, yeah. Definitely. I definitely don't know what to think. I won't even have a Switch 2 when it comes out. I probably will get a Switch 2 just to play that game. But Bloodborne was a Sony exclusive, so you can't play Bloodborne on PC, you can only play it on PlayStation. And so I think that this was their way of being like, well, if you won't let us use the Bloodborne IP, then we're going to let this other company have this exclusive other IP that's identical to Bloodborne, basically. But I feel like this is just going to lead to more, like, issues, weird issues down the line with not being able to play the FromSoft games. Because, like, it sucks that I can't play Bloodborne. I fucking love Bloodborne. I would play the shit out of that game. It looks so cool. that's like exactly my like alley of like stuff that I like. And that's why I'm kind of excited for Duskbloods, because I have a feeling it's going to be pretty similar gameplay-wise to Duskborn. I mean Duskborn. Fucking Bloodborne. But in the end, I will wait and see. At the end of the day, if a video game is bad, it doesn't really matter to me. I simply will not play it. However, if the game is good, then I will play it for a while. However, sadly, I don't think I'm going to stream it if it's a strict Switch exclusive, unless I can figure that out, but that seems like a headache and a half. So all in all, like, I might get it, but I'm sure that I will be watching it with rapt attention anyways. So I could have gotten a shortcut earlier. I just didn't think about it because I was doing other shit. But we don't have to go through this section. However, I am gonna... Oh shit, we didn't switch back to the offensive miracles. That sucks. Okay, I just gotta be careful, because these guys can kill me. It's pretty hype though. I'm just happy to see anything. Honestly, I'm not too hard to please. I mean, I am, but also, like, I accept that things are bad, and often the reason that things are bad is just because, like, of producers or fucking businessmen and not the actual game designers. So I generally give game devs a pretty fucking, like, you know, like, it's hard to even make a game that functions. So if you've done that, then good job. Because, like, the polish for games, like, especially in today's gaming market where you want to just make games as fast as possible, there are lots and lots of games that do not get the polish and attention that the FromSoft games do. Like, fucking comparing, like, Pokemon to even Dark Souls 1 is literally, like, fucking night and day in terms of quality. It really shows you what's, like, possible. Bethesda still can't make Fallout 4 work even after all these years. So that's, like, a great example. Like, it's a huge IP, and there are all these businessmen that are like, yeah, we gotta make another Fallout game, and you gotta make it in 2 years, and it doesn't matter if it works or not, and it has to be this big, and it has to have this much, it has to have this much more content than the last game, and the budget is this much smaller, and this and that, and it's just fucking... And meanwhile, they've got a whole bunch of other shit that they're doing. Anniversary Edition broken even worse than before, yeah. Yeah, so, like, the fact that when FromSoft puts out a game, generally, like, you don't, like, fall through the floors and, like, fucking go flying 10,000 feet into the air and, like, sequence break events, you know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot of work to make a game that it just feels normal and isn't crazy and all over the place. And a lot of game companies will just do a shittier job faster so they can just sell the thing, and who gives a shit about what the product is actually like? Because it's not art to them, it's their job, or their product, you know, it's money. And obviously FromSoft is trying to make money, but I would argue that more so they're trying to make a unique experience, you know, and like capture this kind of game. Because like if they were just trying to make money with the Souls franchises, I think they would have done a lot of things differently. You know what I mean? I forget that I don't have my fucking offensive miracles anymore. I gotta reattune those. And then they wonder why the game dies in weeks. Exactly. There's a reason that you can take a classic game, it's made in like 2011, and you can still play it 14 years later and it still plays great. But meanwhile, your modern game is literally like pulling teeth out to try and actually play. 10 battery power remaining on my Bluetooth device? Sorry. I don't care about that. Oh, thank you for following me. Thank you for the follow, Shods TV. Oh my god. Bonk. However, I will say that most game devs are generally artistic people. You know what I mean? Most of them that are like getting into game development are genuinely trying to do a good job. I think that 99% of the problems come from the executives and the people that are making all the decisions for the game and the studio, but don't actually have any of the passion for the medium or any of the sort of, really any creative ability at all, you know? They're the ones that really cause the problems that the game devs have to work through, even though they're supposedly like making the whole thing happen, like it couldn't happen without them. Really the opposite is the true, where they're just creating more problems than they're fixing by being there. And the game devs should just have control over the game that they want to make, and they should have enough time, you know? Anyways. That's my game dev rant as somebody who was briefly interested in becoming a game dev before realizing that programming was hard and that capitalism is evil. I got chain armor and leather gauntlets. Clueless corporate individuals ruin it. I'm more in tune with esports stuff, where corporate green does really ruin things. Yeah, it kind of ruins everything that it touches, sadly. But, you know, you still gotta just, like, eke out your little bit of humanity that you can in the world, you know? And that's why it makes things that where an artist or an individual really just says, like, no, you know what? This greed and this money obsession is actually lessening the artistic process and medium and the whole place, and it's having a corrosive effect on this, so I am going to do something like, I don't know, like take 10 years to make a game that is like absolutely the way that I want it to, and is not like, you know, I don't know. But you know what I mean? It's like it makes it so that when people actually go against the grain of just corporate mindlessness, it actually raises the art in my minds. Because it's like they didn't have to do this. They could have shit out a much worse game and it probably would have sold just as well. But the fact that they didn't just shit out a game and they actually took the care to make it something special, it's something that is just a timeless classic and is spread off an entire subgenre. You know, in this specific case. Okay, anyway. Despite my rants, I did not forget to put my offensive magic back. I could do more faith, on this character, so I can get the better sorceries and just have better, or the better healing miracles and just have stronger miracles in general. But to be honest, neither Manus or Gwyn really takes that much damage from these miracles anyways, so I probably am not going to care much about him. Also, over here, you have the best sorceries in the game, but I'm not a sorcerer, so I'm just going to skip them. But that's where you get Dark Bead. Here are all these humanity sprites. These are all the town residents of Ulasil who discarded their bodies, and they're just souls now. And, yeah, ow. Crazy enough, even these guys with no arms and legs can still, like, really kill you. I mean, we're in the late game. Like, there are no easy enemies anymore. Whew. They do drop a lot of humanity, though, which is really good for us. But they don't drop almost any souls. Which is whatever. Kind of mid. They drop 5 souls each. Rude. We're just going down here. We're just skipping him, going to the boss fight. We did not get Sif for this. You can summon Sif to help you, which we did not. However, I don't really know how much it even matters to try and get Sif. Especially because I'm not going to be trying to be human, and I don't know if you can summon Sif while you're undead. So we're just going to see. We're just going to try him out and see how we feel. I would probably describe Manus as the hardest boss in the game, in the DLC, but it really just matters, you know, moment to moment. Individual build to build. Biggest, scariest guy there ever was. Ow. Alright. Well. Oh my god, I only have 8 Estus right now. Well, I have a feeling this isn't going to be the run, if I'm being totally super for real right now. If I'm being totally super for real right now, I think I'd actually rather not. Please, 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 please. Okay, I left. I escaped. The reason I wanted to escape is that I should probably kindle this bonfire all the way up. What's y'all's favorite e-sport? While I'm kindling. Kindle fire. Alright, we kindled. We could go rescue Sif. I guess we could go rescue Sif. I don't really know where it is off the top of my head to go do that, though. If I'm being so for real right now. If I'm being so incredibly for real right now, I have no idea where the fuck I was going. You were told to come back by who? Get bullied. Who's Shadow's TV? I am dog sitting and he needed attention. Oh, okay. Alvina's leading us. Oh, Austin. We're being led. The egg sucker. What the fuck? I'm sure there's a story behind that. Wow. Am I going the right way? Hold on. I have to focus to not die for a second. I'm here in the abyss. Oh my fucking god. This is the most unmoving enemy in the game and I can't hit him. He's got a butt plug shaped body. Hi Yodi. My cat is in a box. What is the point of this? Does it go all the way back up to Lucille? Yeah, I don't need to be here. I need to rescue the Probs' is a story. I don't remember shit from a year ago, so I probably don't remember said story. That is so real. My memory is fucking shot completely. There's supposed to be, for an example, I don't remember where the fuck I'm going. There's supposed to be a cave here with a dog in it. I'm trying to rescue said dog, so said dog can help me kill Tyrannosaurus Rex man, Gorilla man. I got that dog in me. I'm just gonna keep looking around. I'm sure I'll find it. Black flame. It's definitely around here somewhere, because that cat was leading me to it. But then she it felt like she kind of went the wrong way. And I haven't been able to see her since. I gotta let my cat out. Meow. Anyway, welcome back. Where to go, where to go? Oh, you know what? I think there's an illusory wall. Somewhere. Fuck me, I can't remember. Is it down here? Well, I guess not. Man, that sucks. Okay. Damn, I can't send a video in chat. Oh no. Egg sucking tape dropped. Alright, well, fuck the dog. It can just die down here. I don't even care. I already killed it in the future, so I don't even know what the point is. I'm just gonna try to run past these guys as fast as I can. Womp womp. Fuck you, dog. Ow. Jesus Christ. That did a lot of damage. I sent it to you both on Snap. I will look at it as soon as I'm done streaming. I highly doubt Slay Pun Master. I highly doubt I'm gonna beat him tonight. Oh god, look, there he is. There are his eyes. That's freaky, man. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna beat him tonight, but I'm gonna try a few more times and then I'm gonna get off. That combo, that's his big combo that he does. No, you got this. Well, I guess I can just do it. I guess I got nothing to worry about. Ow. Combos. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Speaking of yummy things, I gotta take a minute snack break. Snack on stream. I got some of these. Hashtag not sponsored. Caramel smoothings for Christmas. And I've been thinking about these all night. Smidgens will never not hit. That is so true. See my cat on my chair? If you were sponsored by Gertrude Hawk, I think you would have won it live. Sorry. Lotus, making her guest appearance. She's like, why are you still streaming? She doesn't want to come say hi. She's using her words to communicate that she doesn't want to come sit on my lap right now. Santa, smidgen. Crush. Okay. I'm ready to lock in again. Faithful Fran, taking down Manus. Incredibly easy achievement. Parentheses, not difficult. If I just move confidently, they don't know what to do. You just gotta pretend like you belong here. Dude, if I got Gertrude Hawk to sponsor my stream, dude, it would be over. They're like, we really want to impress to these 5 viewers that you gotta eat chocolate. We think that'll really, really affect our market. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Did we get Gertrude Hawk fundraisers in school? Yeah, we did. I remember that. I would eat one every day. They were like $1. They're literally twice as expensive as that now. At least. I mean, they never were that expensive outside of the school fundraiser, but still. God, that fucking attack chain pisses me off so hard. He's just like an endless pile of constantly active hitboxes. Here, that's when he does it, when he does that yell. But once he starts it, he has to finish the whole thing, so if we don't get hit, then we have a moment to heal. But if we do get hit, then we're fucked, because at any point in the combo, if we get hit, we're stuck for the rest of the combo. Fuck me, bro. Menace! Okay, the damn tariffs. Goddamn chocolate tariff. Yodi, come up here. She wants treats. I don't have the treats in here. The damn Gertrude Hawk tariff. What are they selling? Yeah, I should hit up Gertrude and be like, yo, I have the business opportunity of a lifetime. Cocoa beans are getting scarce. I saw something about cutting their chocolate with other shit. Yeah, people do that. It's crazy how everything's getting more expensive and worse and smaller all simultaneously. I actually really think that's one of my favorite parts of the modern era. Just cut chocolate with knives, the fuck? You're the real pun master, I think. Not me. I had nothing to do with it. Okay. What part of your body just hit me? Do you know what makes me laugh randomly? What does? What makes you laugh randomly? When you saw the goddess statue or something in this game and said transition goals. Yeah, Guinevere. We can go say hi to her right now if you want. Yes, please give me more body issues. Here she is, Guinevere.
Thou hast been the Lord vessel, indeed a worthy successor thou shalt be. My patience was not for me, I beg of thee.
Those are some mommy milkers.
And inheritance
However,
is fire.
I wasn't familiar with her game. I know. However,
Now
I will make you feel better here, in that, though this is a very beautiful image, she is actually not real. She's just an illusion devised by her dark son, by the Dark Sun Gwendolyn, who we already killed. She wasn't real. She was an illusion. She was a... she was a femboy posing as a as a woman online. Her son. So okay, her younger brother. Her younger brother, who I actually already killed in this playthrough, was the one who conjured her. Even worse, yeah. So now I just ruined this whole place and it's all full of darkness now, but it's just to show that even though you have this picture of perfection, that it's not really real. And it's just made up as a tactic. They put these big fake mommy milkers in your face to distract you from the fact that they're trying to get you to kill yourself on a bonfire to save them. This is the worst porn ever. This game is not made in Sweet Home Alabama, I don't think, but Elden Ring, there is a very prominent Sweet Home Alabama plot that is directly affected, like directly central to the lore. Which, if you're familiar with other works of George R.R. Martin, who came up with the Elden Ring lore, some kind of stuff that I'll say it's ground that he's tread before in the past. Somewhat notably. Something about this game is you can like leave messages on the floor for other players to see in their games, but you only have a limited number of like words to use. But in Guinevere's Chamber, there are always messages that say like, amazing chest ahead. Fuck me. And there's some that say need head, which I think is pretty funny too. Tri-finger butthole, exactly. This guy tries finger butthole once, and that's what happened. His hand turned into a big shadow hand, and he went crazy. Ah! You motherfucker. Getting pounded by Manus. Here we are again. We're back here. We gotta go back to the abyss. Those smidgens are so good, I just want to keep eating more and more, but I'm gonna make myself sick. I really can't. I could eat an entire container at once, I really fucking could. Damn, getting pounded? That's what I'm saying. Faithful Fran gets pounded by Manus, Father of the Abyss. Daddy of the Abyss, more like. Ah! Excuse me. Getting pounded in the dark. Fuck. What's down there? Help me, carving. Is this where the dog was? I think I might be stumbling across the dog. The hologram butt plug. Try plug butthole. Yeah, I don't know where this fucking dog is. I thought maybe I did, but I did not find it. I knew there was a fucking illusory wall here. I was in the right place all along. So this is my dog, or rather Artorias' dog, who we've already killed, but that's okay. She'll still help us out this one last time. That's if I can summon her, though. I don't remember if you have to be human to summon her, but I feel like you probably do. Why is everything dead? That's actually a great question. And it has to do with the overall themes of this game, that even though you can try and preserve the past indefinitely, time will always march on and everything will eventually die. And the world will always move forwards, and that's why we have to live in the present and accept the beauty of a fleeting world as it is, instead of trying to keep the flame lit, so to speak, for all of time. You make a good point. Global warming, yeah. It's essentially global warming. But imagine if global warming was like magic instead. Okay, I'm now lost, so I'm gonna go back home and then go the right way. Okay, damn poetry. This game is art. This game franchise is art. It is art first and rage bait second. Tripping goat. This game would be impossible to play while tripping. You would simply not be able to. I just discovered the emojis. I see that. Twitch emotes. These are really funny. A lot of these I've literally never seen before. She's a noob for real. Twitch noob. Fuck! Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna not die immediately. Bro's arm is literally like 2 times the length of his body. Bot activities, I prefer NPC. So when I was working at Little Caesars, I forget who it was, but somebody told me that I was like an NPC because of the way that I acted. And I was like so like crushed by that statement. We're in emote only mode. I can set the chat into emote only mode. That's a power that I have. Literally working in the service industry is just being an NPC. That's what I said. I'm like in the sense that I literally stay in this place. And, well, okay, here's why. It's because when I was done serving the customer, I would, like, do other tasks. Because, I don't know, when I'm working, I just get, like, bored just standing and doing nothing. And I don't necessarily want to just talk and shoot the shit with every single person that I work with. So, I think that's why she said that, because I would just literally just, like, be doing my job efficiently. Manus. Ugh. I don't think it was so much that they were jealous, because I'm pretty sure it was my manager who said that. I think that they just probably were like, I think they were even like, don't take this the wrong way, but you're like an NPC. Like, they didn't even like really like mean it as an insult, but it was just something that was like, oh no, do I give off NPC vibes? Then again, when I worked at Wendy's, I would get baked and pretend I was playing Overcooked IRL. Dude, fast food honestly was like some of the most fun jobs I've ever had. Like, if it was possible to just work fast food and not get paid like no money, honestly though, no. Because if even the manager's there, it fucking sucks to be a manager. But like, I like that like low stakes fucking environment. Like, it's straight up better than half of the real jobs I've had. They say that all the time, great job, shit pay, yes. That's what I agree with. I would still be at fucking KFC if they paid me enough. Dear Lord. Now I work nowhere, which is the best job and the worst pay. You motherfucker. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I used to work at Wendy's, and a coworker introduced himself to me as the biggest sexual harasser here. He was so proud. Oh my god. Yeah. The amount of fucking stories that I've heard about my fucking coworkers will literally make you be like, oh, the fucking HR system that we have in this country is not actually all that. We both work at Post making pet food, but we're getting shut down. I'm a roleplay unemployment. Yeah, I'm so sorry you guys are getting shut down. That sucks dick, because that's not even your fault. It's like the job's literally like falling out from underneath you. I've been into the unemployment roleplay scene, let's just say, for a couple months now. And it's not something that I can afford to, like, you know, I can't afford to stop working for a really long time. But I'm lucky enough that my parents were seeing my mental health crisis I was going through, and they were like, hey, how about you stop paying like $15,000 in rent every year and you just like take a chill pill for a while so you don't literally fucking go to prison? They should give you severance, right? I just graduated, so hoping that helps. We're getting severance, not much though. Severance can only do so much, ultimately. It's never going to replace your full job. It's like you know, it'll be nice to get the money, but it's still, you need a job, you know what I mean? You need consistent income. I actually worked a temp job after leaving my last one. I worked at like a mail sorting factory. I'm just not going to say which one for the VOD, but it's one that's here in town. And it was actually pretty good. Like, I literally only worked there for 9 days before I quit. But it was only because they were having us work 7 days a week. So I was like, well, this would be really good money, but this is literally the opposite of what I wanted from a job right now. But I did get, like, you know, 15K. Not 15K, oh my god, no. I made like $900 or something, but damn. It was really, I know, 9 days is crazy. But it was 9 days in a row, so it was fucking, it was rough. It was rough to do. I can go wherever, but I'm moving home, so I'll have time to figure it out. Yeah. Hey, that's a good thing to graduate in. I mean, that's pretty much as, like, as wide berth as you can go. You know what I mean? I think something happened with the stream. I think something might be happening with the stream's, like, connection. I think my internet might be having a thing. It might be time for me to get off anyways.